We humans love to talk about progress, technology, science, space exploration, but there's one invention that rarely gets the spotlight, even though it has literally changed the course of human civilization. Yes, I'm talking about the toilet. Today, we're flushing away the silence and diving into the remarkable, hilarious, and sometimes disgusting journey of how the toilet evolved, from primitive pits to high-tech smart thrones that can greet you, warm you, and even analyze your, well, you'll see. Long before porcelain bowls and plumbing, early humans did what animals do, go wherever they could. But once we started building settlements, we needed better solutions. The earliest known toilets date back to around 3000 BCE in the ancient city of Mohenjo-Daro, part of the Indus Valley civilization. They had brick-lined pits that led to covered drains, practical, surprisingly hygienic, and well ahead of their time. Meanwhile, Mesopotamians and Egyptians developed rudimentary drainage systems, and in ancient Crete, the Minoans built what some consider the first flushing toilet, using gravity and running water. So yes, we've been thinking about waste disposal for over 5,000 years. Enter the Romans, who took toilet culture to a whole new level. In Rome, toilets were public, communal, and social. You'd sit on a row of stone seats, chat with your neighbors, and use a communal sponge on a stick, rinsed in salt water. Charming, right? But Roman toilets weren't just about conversation. They were connected to sophisticated aqueduct systems and sewers like the Cloaca Maxima, which helped manage urban sanitation in sprawling cities. It was impressive, but when the Roman Empire fell, so did the plumbing. If you thought the Middle Ages were full of castles and chivalry, well, let's talk toilets. In Europe, medieval sanitation took a giant step backward. Castles had garderobes, stone protrusions where waste simply dropped into the moat or a pit below. Towns used cesspits, chamber pots, or just emptied waste onto the street. And yes, there were people called gong farmers, whose job was to clean out cesspits. They were paid well, because no one else wanted the job. Fast forward to 1596, when an English courtier named Sir John Harington invented a flushing toilet for his godmother, Queen Elizabeth I. It was revolutionary. A bowl with water, a flush system, and a pipe to carry waste away. But the idea didn't catch on, perhaps because water and plumbing weren't widely available. Harington's invention faded into obscurity, but it planted the seed for the modern toilet revolution. The real breakthrough came during the Industrial Revolution, when cities grew and the need for sanitation skyrocketed. Enter Thomas Crapper. Yes, that's really his name. While he didn't invent the toilet, he popularized the siphon system and improved its design, making the modern flush toilet more practical and efficient. Meanwhile, London's massive sewer system, engineered by Joseph Bazalgette, helped combat deadly cholera outbreaks and changed urban hygiene forever. By the late 19th century, the flush toilet was becoming a standard feature in homes. Throughout the 20th century, the toilet became ubiquitous, especially in developed countries. Western-style seated toilets became the norm in North America and Europe, while squat toilets remained common across Asia and Africa for cultural and ergonomic reasons. Toilets also began to reflect design and status, from Art Deco styling to futuristic shapes in luxury homes. Water efficiency improved too. The dual flush system, invented in Australia in the 1980s, allowed users to choose between light and full flushes, saving millions of gallons annually. But no country has redefined toilet innovation like Japan. In the 1980s, companies like Toto launched a revolution with smart toilets, featuring heated seats, bidet functions, air dryers, ambient sounds, and even automatic lid openers. Some models analyze urine, track health, and connect to your smartphone. You can control the water temperature, spray pressure, even customize your user profile. Going to the bathroom in Japan? It's like stepping into the future. So what's next? In remote villages and dense urban slums, millions still lack access to clean toilets. Organizations like the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation are working on reinventing the toilet, sanitation systems that don't rely on water, pipes, or sewers. On the other end of the spectrum, space agencies like NASA are perfecting zero-gravity toilets for long-term space missions. And as we push into the age of smart homes, the toilet may soon become a health monitoring device, checking for early signs of illness using AI. From clay pits to AI-powered bidets, the toilet has quietly shaped the way we live, work, and stay healthy. It's not just a convenience, it's a cornerstone of public health, dignity, and human progress. So the next time you flush, give a little nod to thousands of years of engineering, creativity, and necessity. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this journey through time, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. What other objects from everyday life do you want to see re-explored through history? Even the most mundane inventions can have the most magnificent stories.